Good evening, everybody. This is Holly with Working on Me. Oh, he already opened this. I thought it wasn't open. Okay, I'm coming on a little later. I usually come on 5 o'clock Central Time, but I'm in a different time zone. I'm in New Mexico, and so we're an hour behind, and my husband is going to be working late, so that's why I am coming on later. So I'm going to let people hop on really quick. I'm going to turn that off. It smells so good in here. Oh, it smells so good in here. I'm so glad. I'm so excited about tonight's meal. I am going to make me a rehydrate for my drink tonight. If you have not gotten any of the Advocare rehydrates, you definitely want to get that. So I am going to have me a rehydrate tonight. You got a notification. Yay! Maybe it's because I'm in a different time zone. I don't know. I'm just kidding. Okay. I know. Do you like my shirt? My husband just called and said he probably won't be here until dark time. They're going to work really late tonight, so I feel really bad for him. But anyways, they're working late tonight, and I can't stand not eating the roast anymore because it smells so good. So I am going to go ahead and eat me some food. I feel so much better. I even took a nap today, guys. So hopefully I can sleep tonight. I don't know, but I got a nap in today. I'm so happy. I'm having one later. You're having a rehydrate later? Awesome. All right, guys. So if you did not see my video earlier this morning, I did like a whole video of me getting ready this morning. And then at the very end of that video is me putting the roast in the crock pot. So if you want to go and check that out, you can do that. The dogs are doing just fine. They are right here on the ground. Lincoln is never far from me at all. And Oakley is always just zooming around somewhere. But Oakley's never far from Mom. So that would be where Mr. Lincoln is. Sorry, Lincoln's never far from Mom. That's what I meant to say. Holly, on our way to the cabin, cooler weather. Awesome, Margie. I'm so glad. That's awesome. I'm just kind of getting on too. Like I said, I'm a little bit later than I was going to be, but I wasn't hungry at our 4 o'clock because it was 4 o'clock here, not really 5 o'clock because of the time difference. So now it's almost 5 o'clock here where I'm at. So thank you, Kathy. It turned out so good. I had a little piece of it. Oh, it's so good. I'm so excited about having the roast tonight. So excited. The air conditioner's on. Do y'all hear me okay? Because again, I like to yell. So I feel like with the air conditioner on, I'm trying to like overcompensate that. So I'm sorry. So anyways, so excited. Okay, so I did this on low for 8 hours. And it really is perfectly fine. Did it need to cook for 8 hours? I don't know, but it's so good and tender and wonderful and so good. So I am going to get me a fork and a knife. Ooh, it's going to be good. me a spoon and get me out some of the potatoes and carrots. Now on Weight Watchers, it does say, because this is a pound dropper recipe. This is a pound dropper recipe. And for 1/4, I think, I gotta look back at it. Let me pull the recipe up here in just a minute on my iPad, because I don't want to get it wrong. But it's only 1 point. It's very low in points, and that's one thing I'm very glad about for the roast part. Let me get my iPad. Okay, what seasonings did you use? And again, I used the packet of ranch dressing mix, and I used the packet of brown gravy mix, and I used the packet of ranch, brown gravy, and Italian dressing mix. Again, that's all in that video of me this morning. I'm looking for my recipes. Okay, so what the pound dropper says, 4 ounces of, excuse me, I'm sorry, 4 ounces of the roast, 1/4. If you make a gravy, there's a way that to make a gravy, you'll have to look at her. I don't make the gravy, I don't need the gravy, but there's a way to make that. So you might want to look at her link that I sent you in here. A half of a potato, which a half of a potato is usually about 4 of these together, 4 or 5 of them together. And then of course you can have carrots, a half a cup of carrots. Carrots is 0 points. So mainly about 4 ounces, but that's only 1 point per serving. That is what she has on her recipe, that it's only 1 point per serving. So you can have a little bit more than that, okay? So, that's probably a little bit too much meat. 4 ounces is probably half of this. So I'm gonna have double the meat because it's so good. It's like melt in your mouth. Cam says they make it all the time. I love crock pot meals because they're so easy. So I was excited about today. I made the roast and the gravy on Sunday. Haven't had gravy in a long time. All right. And I like mine with some ketchup, and I have the no sugar added ketchup, and I'm going to have a little bit of that. So this is going to be my meal tonight. Today at lunch, I had a sandwich. I had the boar's head ham, the 42% low sodium, with some lettuce and my 647 bread. And I had some of these pop chips right here, the barbecue. This is what I had right here. So that is what I had for lunch. And it's probably what I'm going to have for lunch all week long. I'll be telling, you know, I'm not going to go to the store or go do anything. So let's see. What kind of roast did you make? It's called a 3 envelope roast. The recipe is definitely up in the captions, as well as my video that I did this morning. It's at the end of that video of me putting it together. Yay, Nancy, me and you are the same, girl. Gotta have my ketchup. The weather here, today it's sunny. Yesterday we had storms, but today it's super sunny. I don't know how hot it got. I'm not really sure, but to me, It feels great because I'm from Texas and we have major humidity. To me, there's not a lot of humidity today. So, but it looks great. I'm hooked on the egg salad. I haven't had the egg salad in a long time. That really does sound really good. What kind of roast did you buy? Ooh, I don't know. My husband picked it out, and I know there's different types of roast, but I have no idea. I didn't even look at that. I'll be honest with you, I didn't even look at that. Yeah, I don't know what kind of roast it was. Just click on the link up above and it'll tell you what kind of roast probably that you can use. But I don't know what he got. And he's not here for me to ask, so I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, this is so good. A roast sandwich tomorrow sounds good to me. A roast sandwich tomorrow with some mayo. That sounds really good to me. I might have to save some to do that tomorrow. So good. I'm going to make a salad for next week's breakfast. That sounds like, what kind of salad are you talking about, Holly? It looked like a ground round. It's not salty at all to me, but it may be salt. That's kind of a hard thing to tell somebody because it tastes perfect to me. So it may be salty to you. I really don't know because everybody's taste buds are different. So that's kind of a hard thing to tell you. It is definitely beef, not pork. Not pork at all. Yeah, Lipton onion soup is perfect. That's a great thing. That's perfect. Yeah, I don't see that being a problem at all. And I think, Nancy, it's still kind of cool up there for y'all, right? Because it's hot here. Yes, it is brutal, girl. And Seguin's not too far from me, so I know exactly what you're talking about. Thank you, Judy. I've had this shirt for a long time, so I'm not sure where I got it. You know what? I know I got it on Drop the Walls Boutique, but that was like at least last year, if not a year before that. Yes, exactly, Candace. It is. It's so good. My day was great. I even got a nap in today, so it was even better. That is, if I can sleep tonight. It was sunny and 80 in Maine. Oh, okay, Kelly, I'm surprised. You've been telling me it's been kind of cool here lately, so I was just thinking it was still cold there. Well, I bet y'all enjoyed today. 80 sounds really good. Corey, that's what I'm thinking it is, so I think you're on the right path. I think that's what it was. Like I said, JJ picked it out, and I didn't even look at it, so sorry about that. I just eyeballed the water and just until it was just over the roast, and that's it. So it was perfect amount of water. I don't know. I just eyeball it. That's all. Rain coming on Saturday morning again. Oh no. Sunny and 70 in Santa Maria, California. So if you're just hopping on, we did a roast in the crock pot, and I've already made my meal and I'm already like enjoying it right now. So again, I prepared it this morning in my morning video that I showed you of me kind of getting ready. So you can always fast forward it to the end. So it is in that video. And if not, the recipe is in the captions of this video. You can grab it there. It is a drop the walls. I'm sorry. No, it is a pound dropper recipe, and her link is up above. Linda, I will definitely say prayers for him. That is absolutely so scary, and it's so sad. It's absolutely so sad. You know, I try to like watch the news a little bit, but it irritates me so badly that I have to turn it off. And I'm sorry that he has to deal with that. I know that's probably his job, you know, that's his territory of his job. But our world should not be coming down to that, and it is very sad. So I will definitely be saying prayers for him. That is warm in Arizona. I'm a little closer to Arizona. I'm in New Mexico right now, so that is warm. Yes. How many points for? Well, if you look on it, I just showed the amount. It's really just 1 point for 4 ounces of the roast. And then a half of like a medium potato. So it's about, with the small ones, is about 4 or 5 of those little small ones, and a half a cup of carrots. It's about 1 point. That's it for us Weight Watchers. So you can have a little bit more, you know, a good satisfying helping. And that's pretty much what I have right here. Okay. And this is off of the pound dropper recipe. And it's because Weight Watchers has changed their protein part to be lesser points. So that's why we're able to get away with that points just a little bit, because they want you to get your protein in, which I love that. So, and I'm not just gonna like chow down on like the, you know, the whole thing or anything, but I'm gonna have until I'm satisfied. Yes. Wow, I'm going to make this tomorrow. Yes, make it tomorrow. It's so simple and easy, and you don't have to think about anything. Yes. Yep. So Barbara's saying roast is 0 points, and that's probably where the 1 point comes in because of like the potato part. So I really don't know, and it's probably maybe the gravy part too. I really don't know, but it's 1 point to have some of that, and so it's really good. Did you have the televisit yesterday? Yes, ma'am. I talked about it yesterday in our live, and he is baffled as to what is going on with me. He says, yes, it could be stress related, but he said I could be also getting a virus, maybe a little bit of a cold. Yesterday I was very congested. Today I'm not as congested, so he said maybe you are getting like a little touch of a flu or even COVID. Who knows? I don't know, but I feel so much better today, and I'm so thankful. He ordered me medication that I picked up from Walmart. So I got me an antibiotic and a steroid. So I got that, and I'm feeling pretty good now. So I'm hoping I'm on the downhill side. So he's working nights. Well, that's still scary. That's still scary to work nights. It's dark. You don't know what's going on. Can't see as much, but prayers for him. So yes, for sure. Yes, the roast is very yummy. It is very good. Very good. Lincoln, you're so cute. You're so funny. So tomorrow I don't have anything on the agenda to cook. If we change our mind and don't go anywhere and I make something, I will come live If for some reason we go out to eat, we might just go out to eat tomorrow night. So I'm not sure. So I didn't really have anything planned to cook tomorrow. But that could change. And like I said, I may come live. I'm just not sure yet. Today they were filming a Hallmark Christmas movie in a suburb of Buffalo, New York. They had fake snow all over the sidewalk and streets. It was sunny and 77. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. So did you get to watch it, or did they kind of like tell y'all to like move on? That is really, really neat. That's really cool. Leftover roast would be good for Yes, quesadillas. That sounds good. Might have to think about that tomorrow. And I do have the tortillas. That's a good idea. That is a good idea. Great idea, Barb. I'm going to keep that in mind. So good. I'm sorry I'm eating this all in front of y'all, but I knew y'all would want to talk a little bit. That's the only part about me not cooking and then coming live, because it can go really, really fast. It's 1 point for tonight, Jean. 1 point. You can click the link, and in the link of the Pound Dropper recipe, she'll have all of the points in there. So definitely look at that. But it's 1 point. It's really not that much. Okay. So you saw it on the news and the streets are blocked off. Yeah. That's really neat. That is really cool. That's cool. All right, guys. Well, I am going to let y'all go. I don't have much more, and I'm going to go ahead and just sit down and finish out my food. And I appreciate y'all joining me for this brief little ending of what the aftermath looked like after cooking it in the crock pot. So thank y'all so much, and go make y'all some roast tomorrow so you don't even have to think about anything at all. So thank y'all again. All right, guys, y'all enjoy your evening, and I'll talk to y'all soon. All right, bye. Oh, one more thing. Hold on. Before I get off, Advocare has something so awesome coming tomorrow. And I forgot about it because when I was in California, we got to taste this new thing that's coming out tomorrow. And one thing I'm very sad about is that they delivered it to my house and I am not there. So I am going to probably, since we're going to be here for a week or two, I'm going to get the address to this place and order what is going to be new tomorrow on Advocare, because it is awesome. Okay. So awesome. So tomorrow I will share with y'all what's coming up, happening tomorrow with Advocare, but I can't share it till tomorrow. So just be prepared. It's going to be awesome. Okay. All right, guys, y'all enjoy your evening. We'll talk to you soon.